which was the lowest attended game among the opening 6 matchups in group play. This had some observers wondering if the presence of Caitlyn Clark and Angel Reese would have the stands packed for Team USA. They drew the worst crowd. Team USA draws the lowest attendance. How's it feel? With her passing ability, she could have made things happen. Then she would have drawn excitement and eyeballs, and people the world over would have been watching her.
Stephen A. Smith just made a huge statement about Team USA basketball. Can you believe they left Caitlyn Clark off the Olympic roster? This is the same Caitlyn Clark who's been dominating the WNBA and drawing massive crowds. Smith didn't hold back, and now everyone's asking, did Team USA just make a huge mistake? Let's talk about Caitlyn Clark. Have you seen what she's been doing? She's not just good, she's revolutionizing the game. In college, she was setting records and lighting up the scoreboard. But it's not just about the numbers. It's about how she plays, the excitement she brings, and how she's getting everyone to take notice of women's basketball. Now, you might be thinking, she was great in college, but can she do it in the pros? The answer is yes, she's more than holding her own. Since joining the WNBA, she's been packing arenas. We're talking over 16,000 fans per game on average. That's not just good, that's the best in the league. And it gets even better. Remember the WNBA All-Star Game this year? It didn't just have a good turnout. It broke records, with 3.4 million viewers. That's a 300% increase from last year. And guess who was at the center of all that excitement now? Think about it. Clark isn't just drawing big crowds. She's getting the kind of attention typically reserved for top NBA stars. We're talking sold-out arenas, skyrocketing TV ratings, and social media blowing up every time she steps on the court. People can't take their eyes off her. So here's the big question. With all this buzz, all the excitement, and all these records being broken, how did Team USA leave Caitlyn Clark off their Olympic roster? It's like having a Ferrari and choosing to take the bus instead. Stephen A. Smith summed it up perfectly when he said, Caitlyn Clark is box office. It matters whether you like it or not. And he's absolutely right. Today, being a great player isn't just about what happens on the court. It's about the energy you bring, the fans you attract, and yes, the revenue you generate for the sport. The Olympics are about more than just medals. It's about showcasing the best athletes in the world. Those who not only compete at the highest level, but also capture the world's attention. Caitlyn Clark is exactly the kind of athlete Team USA should be featuring.
That Caitlyn Clark should have been on the team ahead of the 12 people selected ahead of her because of basketball. No. Team USA draws the lowest attendance. How's it feel?
Right now, no one in women's basketball is grabbing attention quite like Caitlyn Clark. Now, let's talk about Team USA's recent performances in international tournaments. You might assume they've been dominating, as usual, right? Well, not exactly. They've had some close calls and even a few surprising losses. Take the 2019 FIBA World Cup, for example. Team USA finished in 7th place. 7th. That's more than just disappointing. It's a wake-up call. But here's the twist. The struggles aren't just about wins or losses. It's about how they're playing and, more importantly, who's watching. Take the recent game against Japan. Want to know how many fans showed up? Only 4,500. Yes, you read that right. Just 4,500 fans for Team USA. That's unbelievable. Now you might think, maybe that's normal for these games. Nope, not even close. Other teams in the same tournament were packing arenas. Spain and China each drew 27,000 and 21,000 fans, respectively. That's the kind of turnout you expect. But Team USA, with all their star power, couldn't even fill a high school gym. So, what's going on here? Is it just bad luck? Or is something missing from Team USA's roster? Let's break it down. There's no doubt they have talent. But when you look closely, you start to see some gaps. They're missing that spark. That player who not only dominates on the court but also brings in fans and gets everyone talking. And who could fill that gap? Caitlyn Clark. She's not just a great player, she's a game changer. She's the type of player who gets fans excited about women's basketball in a way we haven't seen in years. And think about it. The Olympics are the biggest stage in sports. It's where the world tunes in to see the best of the best. Team USA had a chance to feature one of the most exciting young stars in basketball, but they passed on it. It's like having a secret weapon and choosing not to use it. Stephen A. Smith was spot on when he called out Team USA's low attendance, especially compared to other teams, as embarrassing. He said it shows a missed opportunity by the selection committee for not including marketable stars like Caitlyn Clark. It's not just about filling seats. It's about seizing a chance to grow the game and make a bigger impact. Imagine Caitlyn Clark on that Olympic court. Picture her making those incredible long-range shots, threading those impossible passes, and getting the crowd to their feet. That's the kind of excitement Team USA is missing right now. That's the kind of player who could turn those empty seats into a packed house. Now, let's get to the real issue here: marketing. Stephen A. Smith nailed it when he said that marketing matters in everything. Promotion is key in today's world, and Team USA is missing a golden opportunity by not embracing it. This isn't just about basketball, it's about how you present the sport to the world.
I can't stand the Olympics. I'm not talking about the games. I'm not talking about the competition. I'm talking about the way the Olympics treats people, particularly the media. I said marketing matters in everything. Promotion matters in everything. And you're not going to get around that. That is what I said. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? That's why you should have had Caitlyn Clark.
The Olympics aren't just about winning medals. They're about showcasing the world's top athletes and getting people excited about sports. Right now, there's no one in women's basketball creating more excitement than Caitlyn Clark. Remember how the Indiana Fever, with Clark leading the way, has been averaging over 16,000 fans per game. That's 4,000 more than the next closest team. Just imagine the buzz she could bring to Team USA. But it's not just about filling seats. It's about building a global brand. The NBA figured this out a long time ago. They didn't just send their best players to the Olympics, they sent their most marketable stars. Think about the Dream Team. It wasn't just about winning gold. It was about spreading basketball around the world. Team USA had a similar chance with women's basketball. They could showcase Caitlyn Clark on the biggest stage in sports. Think about the highlight reels, social media chatter, and new fans tuning in just to see what all the excitement was about. That's the kind of exposure you can't buy. Instead, they're missing out on merchandise sales, higher viewership, and sponsorship deals. Most importantly, they're missing a chance to turn casual fans into diehards. In today's world, where attention is currency, that's a costly mistake. You might be thinking, isn't it just about the best players? Yes, skill matters, but in international competition, star power matters too. You need a team that can not only win games but also win hearts and minds across the world. Stephen A. Smith understands this. He's not just thinking about the next game. He's thinking about the future of women's basketball, how to grow the sport, get more people interested, and make it a global phenomenon. That's where Caitlyn Clark comes in. She's not just a great player, she's a marketing machine. She's the kind of player who can make people fall in love with the game. And Team USA left her on the bench. So, why was Caitlyn Clark left off the Olympic roster? Some argue it's because she's young and international play is different. Others say it's about team chemistry. Maybe she doesn't fit their system. But are those reasons enough to pass on a player who's changing the game? Let's talk about her style of play. Have you seen her on the court? She's not just a scorer. She's a playmaker. Her passing is incredible, and she can score from anywhere. Imagine what that kind of creativity could do in international play, where every possession counts. Caitlyn Clark could be the spark that ignites Team USA's offense. But it's not just about what she can do, it's about what she represents. She's the future of women's basketball. Leaving her off the team isn't just a missed opportunity now, it's a missed chance to build for the future. Even coach Don Staley mentioned that Clark's chances would have been higher if the selection happened later. That's a big clue that something needs to change.
Speaking of NBC's Mike Tirico, South Carolina coach Dawn Staley said Clark's chances of making the team would have been a lot higher if she and her fellow committee members were selecting the roster today rather than several weeks ago. Caitlyn Clark is just a rookie in the WNBA. Wasn't playing bad, but wasn't playing like she's playing now. If we had to do it all over again, the way that she's playing, she would be in really high consideration of making the team because she's playing head and shoulders above a lot of